right, here is my right shoulder completed. Got my rows on there. And the way that this is going to fit once you have your sweater all done, if you line up your live stitches, this little collar runs across the back neck, and this is the right shoulder that we formed over here. So it makes that join run to the back, not sitting up on top of your shoulder. But I just wanted to say that humans we take up space width-wise, but we're also take up space depth-wise. And if you feel like you are not only broad in the shoulders, but also not super thin depth-wise, there is no reason, if you want to add a bit more ease in your shoulders, not in the width of them, but in the depth of them, rather than doing the called for amount of rows on this shoulder tab, you could do another 2 or 4 rows, which would just make this tab longer. It's going to reach up over your shoulder and start to form. Then from here on down, we start to form the front of the sweater. But that is another thing to consider when you're thinking about fit. If you're sometimes kind of hard to fit, it can sometimes be a depth issue, which is why we also do short row shaping for bust darts. But in general, if you feel like you're sort of a deep person, nothing wrong with being deep, you can do some extra rows on this shoulder tab. I'm going to leave mine as is because I'm already a little bit bigger because of my gauge difference. So I'm ready to move on to the next thing is knitting the other direction off of this little back neck piece, and then I'll do the left shoulder.